game 1 of losers finals, the run back from winners semis. Burst against Train. Once again, going back to Pokemon Stadium. Both of these players really just enjoying the stage layout. It's going to be interesting. So a lot of these games were fairly close in the winners set, so it's going to be interesting. Train's A button does not work. Out of all the buttons, that's probably quite a bad one to not work. Train not quite channeling his Elite Smash self with the B button, so he would like his A button to work. Yeah, unfortunately this is not Elite Smash. That's weird, yeah. Oh,
I should have started the game right.
Burst nearly going Yoshi. What a mistake that would have been. Rest in peace, little dinosaur. Going back. He did it. Hooray, the A button works. Right, for realsies this time. Going in, losers finals, Burst and Train. Going to Stadium, I imagine we're going to see this stage a lot. As long as we get some nice music with it, I am more than happy for this now. As we were saying before the A button debacle happened, Train took it fairly close each game. Except for that game 2, he took it fairly close. It's going to be interesting to see what adaptations he has made in the meantime. Train running pretty hot in terms of momentum. Again, a close game 5 set, the momentum's going to be pumping, that adrenaline's going to be there. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, whether that momentum is going to carry on in this, what I'd imagine is a more slow-paced set between Dark Samus and Rob. You can see Burst. Yeah, the side B off stage, such a huge swirling hitbox. Managing to catch Train as he goes for that lower recovery. And already stock 1 going to Burst. Burst eager for that run back. Lovely parry there from Burst, managing to get the down tilt to the 2 jabs, and the side B reflecting the projectile and hitting the Train, leading to an awful lot of damage. Train anticipating that high recovery with the charge shot. Burst is not giving it to him. That was a lovely charge shot to catch the nair though. And again, these charge shots. 2-3 at the moment. 2-4, 2-5. I'm gonna stop counting. There we go, and it's in these positions where Burst has really been doing well, but 180%. Both of these characters potentially doing for a crazy amount of time. 199%. One up tilt one pair combination is really going to seal the stock for Train, and that'll be a very difficult lead. Come back from up tilt to down tilt. I'm liking it. Tempted for that down there. Worked a couple of times in the last set, but not quite working out this time. 205%. This is really tricky. That up throw from Samus is going to slip up. Probably started killing a few weeks ago, and now that forward air catching Burst in the air. And there is no chance of getting out of that. The pummels sort of stopping Train's chances of a pummel. Truly some excellent gameplay coming out here. Burst really just taking his time, knowing that he does not have to push this lead, trying to get that side B, getting the last couple of hits. That back air would have killed. Back air, such a strong, long-lasting hitbox. Lovely catch. And yeah, we're going to see Train sort of trying to get into these up air strings, trying to get something going here, but unfortunately Burst is just all over him. That was an excellent mash out, my goodness. You see the determination on Train's face as he tried to mash out of that. It's really fantastic to see. Ooh, lovely top catch. The forward smash not quite getting the sweet spot. And the up B, that was an excellent catch there on the high recovery. Not the first time that he's called it out either. And his Mario Party skills, is it good? Oh no, just popped out on that last hit. but it's the only hit that mattered that first game. What a burst. I just realised he's not playing Inkling. He is playing Robert. So we'll change that. Nearly went to Wrecking Crew. That would have been an interesting experience. But no, we are going to Kalos. I like the Kalos pick. It gives Train a little bit more room to sort of extend on his combos. Really make sure that Rob cannot get down without a fight.
3, 2, 1, go!
So we are going to see a lovely catch there from Train, sort of really making the most of the fact that he has got this gyro. He is not letting Burst use it. Really lovely stuff. You can tell he's been practicing a little bit with those gyro combos. He knows exactly what to do with it and what Samus is capable of with the gyro in hand. Burst throwing out all of these hitboxes. The Train just slowly waiting on that platform, waiting for that moment where he can go back down safely. Lovely charge shot, once again catching the Nair. Nair not doing too much in this matchup. Obviously when it hits is a great time, but both up B and charge shot really being able to stuff it out. And Train taking a much slower approach here. Lovely parry on the neutral B. Playing a nice little game of catch here. Burst just shielding that back air in time. 152%. I think that missile was a misinput, however, it seemed to work out for Burst, and a lovely charge shot. You didn't even see it come out, and Burst was already dead. It's going to be down to Train. He has shown time and time again against multiple opponents that he is slippery, and he is not willing to let go of the stock unless the fight is there, unless they are able to really earn it. You can see it here already, you know, 116, 122%. Really nice attempt on the back air. Train returned for one of his own, both unfortunately whiffing. The lovely approaching fair there, sort of catching Burst, dropping his shield a little bit too early. And again, this is a decent lead, 101%. And Train looking nowhere near ready to let go of his stock just yet. And an excellent mash and an excellent air dodge down as well. Sometimes when you mash, you don't have that input that you want, and players can really look out for that. But luckily for Train, he had both the mash out and the air dodge ready. But 160%. Forward tilt there, not quite working out. Lovely stall on the up B just to escape Burst's down air. And I like this sort of more passive approach that Train is taking. He's not fishing for these kill moves, he's just getting little nickels and dimes, making sure that every hit he gets is adding that little bit of percent until he is ready at that crucial moment to take the stock in whatever way he sees fit. And they are a dead even percent right now. On the back end, such a long, lingering hitbox, but 185% on Rob. The up B, yep, there it goes. Rob, a big boy, getting closer and closer to that blast zone, and this is a sizable lead, particularly with how high these percents have been going. You know, 180 apiece, that's, you know, a good 300% that Burst has got to be tacking on right now, unless he gets a few of those early kills that he was getting into the winners finals. Yeah, and again, Burst going for these nairs and Train just knowing every single time, this is not safe, I'm going to get my damage, and that's going to be that. And you've got to, you know, you've got to earn these nairs. Up tilt the side B again. When Train's been dropping these bombs, oh, and a lovely catch on the low recovery there, but Burst going too deep, and Train gets a game on the board. It is currently 1-1 between these two players. And do bear in mind, Train was not able to take a single game in the winner's set. So the fact that he has managed to take a fairly decisive game 2 in this losers finals is truly clutch. Burst sticking with the Rob. I don't think we're going to see the character switch. Obviously Burst has got this character specifically for the Dark Samus. We've got KK out here. It is a Saturday night. we are here, and already Train getting, 41% strength immediately. I'm surprised that up air didn't poke. My goodness. Both of these guys trading blow for blow here. Train just about being victorious in terms of the percent lead. Oh, and that was unfortunate. Clanking with one of the hits of the side B and then pineappling himself underneath the town and city platform. You hate to see it, really. Shooting that charge shot, I do appreciate the attempt. The grab into the forward throw, just opting for that stage control instead of trying to get that juggle situation. First, just offering all of that shield pressure and Train with a simple up B, just saying, yeah, it's okay, you can stop now. And this is the thing, they are sort of trading hit for hit here. That was a really delicious back air. Sending him in such a tricky spot here. And again, they are trading blow for blow, but trades are not what Train wants right now. He is wanting these clean conversions, able to get that first stop, hopefully very soon, in order to be able to rack up that percent and try and take back the lead. That was once his again. Very, very close set between these two excellent competitors. Back end maybe hoping some kind of maybe DI mix-up or something. Burst. It's floating around. Gonna run out of fuel. Trying to catch the low recovery there, and Burst still not quite out of the corner here. Train's ledge trapping situations are second to none. If you are going to get past this wall of pressure, you have really got to earn it. The gyro just sailing over the tether grab there. And he was after something there, but he got the nair. Train getting into the zone, 146%. Again, he has been getting some early kills. His up B reads have been second to none here. Forward air, shield poking through, and more and more damage. That gyro coming in clutch for Burst. Down tilting the wrong way. I'm not sure if that was a missed input or whether he read the cross up. And a beautiful forward air to take that stock. Not really a move you typically see kill, but at that ridiculously high percent that both of these players have been at. Oh, I appreciate that up smash attempt. Sort of one of the first times we've really been seeing up smash in these sets here. Really good anti-air option. However, obviously a lot of lag. Oh, and unfortunate for Train, going a teeny bit too low there, giving game 3 to Burst. Offering a slight counter-pick advantage, but we're going to go back to Town and City. I really like the pick here. I think it does benefit both of these characters. There's a lot of wide open spaces. Both of these characters are more opting to kill off the side than off the top. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how this all pans out. A couple of janky kills in that game 3. So it's going to be, if Train can avoid those situations where jank is potentially there, it's going to be good to see a lovely up smash coming out from Burst there. And we are seeing already this mobility that Train is using to get around these traps that Burst is setting with the gyro. Hoping that would combo there. Really good spacing from Burst to avoid the up B out of shield, getting a down smash for his troubles. Relatively a little lead here. Relatively a little lead. Oh, going for the double forward there, not quite pulling the trigger with the side B. See the forward air just going straight through the gyro. Gyro in his hand. Over Burst knowing that whilst he's got that gyro in his hand, Train does not have as many options as you would initially think. Was there not quite managing to break through that gyro. That gyro being deceptively... Oh, and an excellent attack and a recovery. My goodness. Train is rather good at this game, my friends. Oh, and the down smash, not quite the knockback he was after. Beautiful jab, anticipating the option, that jump out of shield, and then just back airing him for his troubles. Train once again taking a lead in this set. Sort of using his mobility. Burst really picking his burst options quite nicely here. And again, this proficient use of gyro, that's really important in the Rob matchup. If you're able to use his own tools against him, that can really, really prove beneficial of not only limiting his options, but using them against him in that long, lingering back air, catching the jump up, taking train stops. Charge shot into the grab here, 91%. Really lovely parry on the neutral B there, coming out from train. Oh, and gyro into Nair. Oh my goodness. I really like the fact that he threw it up, obviously, to grab him, but also it means that he's out of play for like just a little bit. And again, a lovely back out there. Rob's big hurt box is really not proving beneficial for Burst right now, as he's, you know, pretty much an entire stock down, particularly after this string. 46.7%, truly excellent little string, and the charge shot catching the landing, 84%. This went from what was a pretty decisive game 3 to a pretty devastating game 4. Train has definitely taken the steps, had a think in between that winner semis and losers finals set. Ooh, lovely tech there from Burst. Unfortunately, the forward out, despite it being a multi-hit move, you've got all of that time to anticipate the tech. Train's got the mash, excellent mashing there. Ooh, and I think if Burst had held on that little bit, he had sort of anticipated, just let go a little bit too early, and a beautiful cross-up with a dash attack, meaning that Burst's up attempt was not happening. And you can see here the charge shot just dealing with gyro pretty proficiently right now. And, you know, Burst, again, he has got all of the time in the world and that extra stock just to make sure that, you know, he is not taking any unnecessary risks. He does not want to go one step too far and get up smashed out of shield. He really just wants to keep hold of the stock, particularly Rob's combo game can prove deadly, particularly if he gets the forward air off that side of the stage. So Train taking every step that he can to just make sure that he does not lose the stock before it is due. 175% Burst catching him with that down smash and the dash attack. Catching it. We are into game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5. We have gone from a relatively decisive 3-0 winners to a exceptional game 5 set in losers finals. Burst hesitating on the character a little bit. I don't know whether he's changing his music, whether he's going to stick it out with a Rob. He's gone to the Inkling. Okay, so the tried and true main has come out for Burst. Right now, as we go to Lila, I do enjoy this pick. It can, the slight tilts on the side can interfere with jab lock setups, with projectiles a little bit, and it's going to be a very, very different change in pace here. Both of the characters being relative zoners, they are, we've gone from this sort of war of attrition between the two to Burst playing his really, really aggressive style, and it's going to be up to Train to sort of make the correct adaptations in fast enough time, and it not quite working out there. I think Train maybe thought he had a jump when he didn't. Using in what is, in the grand scheme, a very, very early start. And Burst, again, he knows this is game 5. He's got to play a little bit more passive. He's got to play a little bit more defensive. Not let Train have his moments, and that was an unfortunate moment there. 2 quite unfortunate stocks already. Lilac, once again, proving quite the controversial pick, even though I'm pretty sure I had nothing to do with it, but hey-ho. Be anticipating that approach from Burst there. Train really trying to use these delayed aerials, trying to catch Burst as he jumps out of shield, trying to catch, Burst just flinching at any point here. And both of these players' mentalities have got to be a little bit shaky right now. Both of them had quite unfortunate first stocks, and they're really going to be taking their time. They're throwing their projectiles. They're not going too far, too deep in any situation. I'm pretty sure that's not what he wanted, but that's exactly what he wanted, as Train is up a solid stock lead in this game 5. Is Train going to clutch it out and get that game, that set against Black Twins, or is Burst going to show why he is #1 in London? Oh my goodness, and just holding shield throughout all of that. In those situations, it can be quite tricky. The Mario Party mash coming out clutch. And the up B out of shield, and the forward air last hit, not quite hitting, but a neutral air, sending him off stage. This is a really, really dangerous moment here for Burst, and the rolling, landing forward air, and down smash. And that's it. Train takes it 3-2 over Burst. Now, after an excellent losers finals, Burst putting in a very, very respectable 3rd place finish.